Hello, and welcome back to another episode of This Show Sucks, the show where we couldn't help but wonder, does this show suck? My name is Deanna Ortiz.
I'm Jonah Jerkins, and I might add that you crushed that.
Then you don't, hey, there, you seen a professional at work, don't get impressed. Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. After you saying that, I'm like, I can't wait to listen. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm part of this podcast.
You're listening right now.
Uh-huh.
You got your ears and your eyes open, honey.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. We're recording on a Tuesday right now.
Which is so strange.
Which is so strange. So we normally record on Mondays, and it's a Tuesday night. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my God. Which is different than Monday nights, famously.
And Deanna, for the people that are interested, we do hang out outside of the podcast. We got drunk together on Sunday.
Yeah.
Which was fun.
It was fun.
We had shitty margaritas and good margaritas and shitty Mexican food.
Yeah. The food, it was like the perfect, like, drunk food. Like when you're having like a margarita, you're like, I just want something sloppy gross.
Right.
And it was good.
I can't think of a better place to get like day drunk than like a shitty Mexican
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
bar. Does it happen in this show, Sex and the City?
What?
Do they go to like shitty Mexican bars to get drunk?
No, they don't.
Oh.
Because you want to know why? Because they live in New York and there's no like late night taquerias in New York, which is why I'll never go.
Wait, that's not true.
That is true.
I've been at...
Shut the hell up.
Have you been in New York?
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I fucking have.
Well, why can't you
want to
keep track?
fucking prove it?
I'm saying in the same way that we have like late night Mexican food, like you can, in this area alone, there's like maybe a handful of places you can get drunk late night Mexican food. That in New York, I'm sure there are places, but mostly it's late night pizza.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh, everything is closed. Let's go in and get some like a slice of pizza, or like there's no place to be like, oh, this is closed. Let's go in and get Mexican food. If it is, it's a journey to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you rather have?
Mexican food every day.
Right?
Of the week.
It's just so much better.
Every day.
My favorite memories are going to like a late night, like, and the restaurants are actually kind of nice, generally speaking.
Yeah. And then on the same exact breath, like here in Chicago, you'd kind of be hard pressed to find a place that's doing like just by the slice dirty pizza. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like Demos and like by the slice places, but they're all kind of like hipster. There's no just like hole in the wall. Get a slice for a couple bucks.
Chicago's Pizza used to be open kind of late, like 2 a.m. late, where you can still get a slice.
That's not a chain though, right?
That's a chain.
But that's not as common as a Mexican
Where
restaurant.
I know,
Right?
but yeah, there isn't. There's no change. They're really open late.
Yeah.
And the only slice, like Demos is a slice place you have to go to here in Chicago, but like you have to wait in line with a bunch of drunk idiots.
Yes. Rosati's, you can get a slice, but it's not as good as the regular tavern style pizza. Because here in Chicago, tavern style is the way to go. So
That's the way to go.
And you can't get a slice of tavern style.
Right.
It's a tiny. So instead, you get a whole small pizza and you eat it all in your bed before you go to bed. That's what we do.
Right. And you wake up with a little greasy plate on your chest.
Yeah.
Right.
And the plate is a box of pizza.
What's your go-to for drunk Mexican? Food wise.
Different every time.
Okay.
Normally I just do like tacos, or depends on where I'm going. The place by my house has really good quesadillas.
Okay.
Which I wouldn't normally order, but quesadillas are good. If I'm really hammered, I'm like burrito.
Really?
Yes.
What about chimichanga?
Never ordered a chimichanga in my life.
Have you ever had one? Ever? Never?
I probably have, but
What about a California style burrito? That's with French fries in
yeah,
it.
no.
Okay.
When I was living in Lincoln Park, I would go to Angela's Burrito Style, which has
Yeah.
the best California burrito.
Yeah.
I think it's too much going on inside.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you bite into like a nice crunchy fry in there, you're like, fuck yeah.
I never want to fry with Mexican food though.
I don't either.
Yes.
Unless you gotta hide it. It's like pickles.
Hide it from me.
I don't like pickles by themselves, but you hide a pickle in a sandwich, I'm
okay.
enjoying it.
Okay.
I don't want French fries with my Mexican food. If you hide it in my food, I'm enjoying it.
Interesting.
It's pretty good. My problem was like, I don't think you know the story, but like in college, my buddy and I we'd get chimichangas, and then at this Mexican place in Milwaukee, and then they had a jukebox and they had John Cicada, and we just played John Cicada like on repeat, almost like that John Mulaney.
Yeah.
This is before that though.
Yeah.
And it's just Another Day in Paradise. And we just played on repeat and enjoying it. And there's this place in Chicago called El Presidente. It's my favorite Mexican place. And I would show up and I would play that on repeat. Cause I'm like, oh, it just like reminds me of home. Like me and a mutual friend of ours, Marty DeRosa. and who's a comedian here in Chicago. And to the point, I did it so often that it got to the point where when I would walk in, they'd unplug the jukebox.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. That's really good.
But sometimes I put some Selena on.
To make them feel at home.
Right, because then people start getting mad, and then you put something else on.
Yeah, and they go, "Oh, what a relief!" And then it comes back to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that literally is the John Mulaney joke.
It is. I know. It basically
yeah.
is. And then that Mulaney joke came out. And I was like, well, I've been doing that.
No, that was me instead. No,
I've been doing that.
I was doing it.
I was doing it, and it's one of those things where like you show up, they unplug it, and a part of you is like, you know me here.
Yeah, I feel
like it's like. I've been seen.
Mikasa es su casa.
Es su casa?
Your house is my home. Well, we're just speaking of like random French fries in Puerto Rico, the Chinese food comes with French fries.
Okay.
Like all Chinese food comes with rice and French fries. And then when my family from Puerto Rico comes here and we order Chinese food, they go like, "Where are the French fries?"
Really?
Like, there would never be a French fry. That's so crazy.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah, where you're just like, oh, that's what it is. You're like,
No, French fries are not Chinese and they're not French either, honey. So strap in.
And not a lot of food represented in this week's episode.
No, but
I'll
here
say
we are
that.
talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go over episode 3 in season 1.
The Bay of Married Pigs.
The Bay of Married Pigs.
Yes. So, so let's just jump right on in.
You want to jump right in?
I think
Is there anything else you want to talk about up front about what's going on?
not
in our
about French
lives?
fries.
Not about French fries?
But I think that
Are you a waffle fry? What's your favorite type of fry?
no, we're not doing this.
I want to know, but I'm actually interested.
Waffle fry.
Waffle fry,
probably.
like a double fried waffle fry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just had them this weekend. It's pretty good.
Okay. Not with me. You were busy having Mexican food and margaritas.
Better
I
choice.
think that now this episode, I know I keep saying like we're gonna get to like this feels very Sex and the City to me, whereas as the first two did not. This feels very like okay, now we're really getting a sense for who these characters are. And I know you were saying earlier that like it's getting hard for you to follow who is who,
Right.
But the characters are really gonna start to come into their own.
Okay.
Which is kind of fun.
And this seems like the episode where they got rid of like talking straight to camera, like the fourth wall breaks.
Yes.
Okay.
That only happened like once, I think,
Yeah, I don't think it really happened
in an interview style. It was
Yeah,
like,
they did one interview style that almost felt not cohesive to the show anymore.
Yeah.
Even though I liked it. So I'm a little afraid that we're gonna get away from the format that I've grown to love so far.
well, you better get used to it because it's not going to be the same for the rest of the episodes.
Right.
So Bay Mary Pigs, Carrie starts off with going to visit some of her friends.
Well, let's do because we mentioned this. We did this episode 1, and then Austin reminded us about episode
You
2.
go. I didn't do any of
So
this
it gets
prep.
released June 21st, 1998.
Great.
So we're in 1998 territory.
Great.
I am. How old am I? I am 83. I'm 15 years old. At the time. How old are you? You don't have to say, unless you want to say.
6
6. Okay.
years young.
I thought you're not born yet.
Yeah. I was in kindergarten, so I didn't watch this when it came out.
Right. So we were kind of doing what's going on in pop culture right now.
Yes,
So
please.
do you remember the box office from 2 weeks ago?
I remember The Boy Is Mine.
Yeah, The Boy Is Mine.
on
So
the
Billboard,
charts.
the Billboard top 5, Boy Is Mine still number
Cool.
1. So it's
Okay.
3 weeks in a row here, still number 1.
A Celine Dion song?
That's not on anymore. We got Shania Twain. You're still the one. Moving up
classic.
through the ranks right now.
Good for her.
I love that song.
She deserves it all.
Great song. And then you got
Yes.
Too Close by Next. So up there. That's about the dancing too close and getting a boner.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
Okay.
that?
Yes.
It's one of the songs were getting real sexual.
Yes.
And then we have May All by Mariah Carey. I don't know that song.
I give my all
Oh, yeah.
to have. Is that it?
I think it's that one. And then I Get Lonely by Janet and Blackstreet, which I listened to today.
Wow.
And that song fucking rules.
That's good. Okay, in the movies.
Movies, we had X-Files, number 1 still.
Really?
Opened up a week previous, I believe.
Yeah, and then Mulan, right?
Didn't move on.
Mulan's out. now?
Mulan?
Mulan is not out yet. So we have
What?
X-Files number 1, we have Godzilla number 2, we have Deep Impact number 3, just watched that, great. And we have number 4, we have Titanic, 185 days in a row in top 5.
Oh, Titanic.
185, excuse me. And then Polly, which is like a weird DreamWorks movie. That's about a bird named Polly.
Polly.
Yeah. I saw the poster and I'm like, I don't remember that shit at all. But 98 was a weird time.
Titanic. I wish Titanic was still in the theaters. That would be incredible.
I know.
What was it like
They just
being?
re-released it.
When the hell did Mulan come out? It says it came out June 19th, 1998.
I mean, this is the box
I
office.
have it on here, third, 57 million.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I was like, Mulan's out now.
Because Box Office Mojo didn't have it on there.
Yeah, I'm looking at Box Office Mojo.
Huh.
Truman Show, X-Files, Mulan. Yeah.
For June 21st?
Yes, 1998.
Huh. Well, I must have put in the wrong date or something.
Yeah.
Why do I have X-Files, Godzilla,
Guess
Deep
what?
Impact,
You're
Titanic,
fired.
Polly?
Guess
Deanna,
what?
you're in charge.
Show's
Why do I have
over
those
now.
on there?
Because you're a
they're
liar
still
who
all
lies.
Mine, but they're in different orders.
Oh, weird.
Maybe
Okay.
you just did the date. I don't know. But it said Mulan, June 19th release
Oh,
date.
look at that. Mulan's come out.
I don't
was
know
like,
what to
Mulan's
believe
out now 'cause
anymore.
I was off.
Yeah. And then,
Sorry.
go ahead. The only thing happened, sorry. The only thing happening in the news right now, guess what happens on this date? Macaulay Culkin gets married at age 17 with his
What?
girlfriend who's also 17.
What?
Because he was emancipated from his parents.
Who did he marry?
I didn't look that part up. There's someone I didn't know. But yeah, they're both 17.
I didn't know he was divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But also, I don't know what I was using because I got the box office
maybe
all
this
wrong.
is also a lie.
Yeah, maybe this is also a lie.
What was it like being alive when Titanic was in theaters? I know I was
hated
also
it.
alive, but like you were in the
I was in the
culture.
zone, but that was during a time when you're that age and like all the girls are in love with like a movie star and you're like, fuck that person. I don't give a shit about that. This movie's probably stupid. I don't want
my
to see that
God.
shit. And I saw it in the theater and I was like, I hated that movie. And then I rewatched it last year and I was like, the movie kind of rules.
It does.
Good, yeah.
It is pretty good.
It's two separate movies.
It's two
like,
separate movies. I do
everything. It
I
has
did love
everything for
Billy Zane at
everybody.
the time.
You loved Billy Zane when you were 15?
Mm-hmm.
Grow up.
He was in Demon Knight. You ever see that? Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight?
No, I
He's
would
great in
never
that.
see anything he's in because he's a villain.
Yeah, but I didn't know that till now. He's
You
a
gonna watch
villain.
his new movie?
I am.
I know it's coming out. I'm like,
I'm pretty excited. He's got 2 new ones coming out.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to be on a Billy Zane-a-thons coming up.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
Excited?
Not me.
Okay. All right.
Not me,
Don't
honey.
get nominated.
No.
So that's basically like kind of what's going on in the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot, which is fine.
It's great because
Other
there's
than
this
Macaulay
hot new
Culkin
show
thing.
called Sex and the City out in the
Second
world.
City. So this is the 3rd episode that just got released. I try to look up like the rankings of where this was at with all the other shows, but
okay.
because it was on HBO, they weren't doing.
And I really think that it took a minute for it to kind of pop off.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it didn't. It got like traction through like kind of hearsay.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the season, it was doing pretty well.
Yeah.
But they were struggling the first couple of, I think, which is why we see such a big tonal change.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. That like everything that the show started as is completely different. Once we get to the end of like there's 12 episodes in the first season, like there's going to be a huge change.
Yeah.
But it starts here.
How do you feel about the tonal change in this one?
Great.
Yeah.
Good. I love it. I want them to. The first 2 episodes feel so foreign in comparison to like the other shit that they're doing in the rest of the season in the series. Like very truly. Like, but here is where we really start to see what this show is about.
Real thematic. I mean, this week the whole theme is like people are against single people.
Yeah, it's married people against single people.
Right. The Civil War.
The fight.
The fight.
Should we start?
Yeah. Let's start.
Okay, cool. Because it starts with Carrie visiting her friends, Patience and Peter, up in the Hamptons. She goes to visit them for the weekend.
This girl does have a lot of patience.
Honey. And this guy has a lot of Peter. I'll
One
tell you that
of the
much.
wildest things. One of the wildest things I've seen in a normal episode of something.
We start. Well, also it's like, so Carrie, in order to have this weekend with her friends, she has to tell this married couple all about her dating life because they're cucks for single people. I don't know. It's just like they like got off the way that they're watching her so intently of her being like, so this guy's we're making out in a cab and they're like,
I know they're like, tell me more, tell me more.
Because also like, they're like, okay, single people need to share stories of their dating life to these married people to like give them a look into what it's like,
Right.
to make them feel envious or jealous or aren't we glad that we're not single anymore. I will say that does happen for sure as a single person to people be like, so what's it like my
Yeah, like I want to live vicariously through you.
or being like, oh, back in when I'm complaining about dating, they're like, oh, have you tried this? And I'm like, it's so different, you can't even, you couldn't even understand.
Yeah, I think that was kind of her point. She was saying like if you visit your friends out there in the Hamptons, because they live in the Hamptons, and before that she does say, she says, best part of living in a city like New York is leaving it. How do you feel about that?
I don't agree, but okay.
I think I do. You don't? Because I do say that I don't appreciate Chicago until I visit outside of it.
Oh, I appreciate Chicago every day of my life.
Really?
Beautiful city.
Like when I go home in Milwaukee, I'm just like, I mean, I love Milwaukee, but like I could not be there for more than a weekend.
No.
And it just makes me happy when I'm back in Chicago every time.
Sometimes when I like go out to like more serene places, like whatever the Chicago equivalent is of the Hamptons, maybe Lake Geneva, then I'm like, I get it. All right, but I want to go back
Yeah.
to where the people are.
Yeah. And then she was basically saying like, basically describing these people as kind of waspy, look like they were from the J. Crew.
Yeah.
Is what how she described them. And my first thought, so this is the most 1998 thing, is they cut to her and she's talking about this couple that she's met and she's smoking in their kitchen.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I'd be like, bitch, put that shit out.
Yep.
What are you doing? If
Yes.
someone starts smoking in my kitchen right now, I would lose my shit. You're around my food.
Yep. The indoor smoking in this show in general, it doesn't come until like the 4th or 5th season where like smoking gets banned. She's smoking. The smoking inside is like such a relic. It's crazy to watch. So casually.
Just like smoking, just like
They're all smoking.
Yeah.
So
I was
casually.
like, the gall of her doing that is
Lighting up in your house.
right.
Yeah.
Which is
crazy.
just insane. And then she also says, because they're so perfect, she says that if they didn't have a house on the beach, I'd hate them.
Yeah.
Right. Which is basically like, I'm only friends with you because I love your house.
And that's the thing with Carrie Bradshaw is that she's a very like, what can I take from you friend? Even think back to the guy last week where she was like going to his house to watch the porn that he was illegally filming. Like
yeah, right.
she has these friends that she just like kind of uses, you know,
Yeah.
she has the 4 main girls, but like she's always trying to suck something from somebody.
Right.
That's Carrie.
Yeah.
That's Carrie Bradshaw, man.
That's
Tell you.
Carrie.
That's who she
I
is.
guess I'll find out. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is.
And it just seems like, yeah, like that's when she mentions what you were mentioning before, which is like, oh, if you're a stockbroker and you visit your friends, like that's kind of the rite of passage.
Yeah.
To pay for your dinner, you give them
Yeah.
stock quotes. If you're a designer, you tell them how to design something. And if you're single, you tell them about all your little conquests.
Yep, yeah.
Do you have friends like that are just like, tell me about your life?
They want to know about it, but not in that greedy way. It just, that felt very schmarmy, I guess. Somebody like, "Bleh, tell me about it. And definitely not in front of like the husband. It's normally like just like girl chat. The husband, I'm like, go away.
Right.
Why are you here?
Right. So Carrie wakes up and she is just like, I'm having the best time.
I
This is
love
such
my
a great
friends.
time.
I love my friends. I love my
my friends.
life. And she walks outside and she's face to face with the husband.
Winnie the
Peter.
Pooh in it.
Honey, Donald Duck in it.
Donald Duck in it.
Yeah. Shirt on, dick out. So casual.
So, yeah.
You know you have company. Why
Right.
don't you put your fucking pants on?
But when they cut to him, to his butt,
Yeah.
they cut to him with this white shirt and butt, which is like, that is just not a good look. I guess it'll make your dick look longer,
It's just so weird that
right?
if
Because
he,
if it's peeping out of that, then you're swinging pipe, I guess.
and do you think that he like intentionally did it, or he was just like, whoops, I forgot.
Well, that's the thing is they cut to it. He's not swaying like he just stopped. That looks like he's been sitting there for a while,
Waiting.
right?
Yeah.
Just like fluffing up a little bit, just being like, "Come on, lady."
Any minute now she's
It is
gonna
10. You city people sleep in.
she's gonna open the door and here I am with my dick.
Right. And he's just like, oh, what's up? What's going on?
Oh hey.
Oh, hey. Not even like, oh, sorry. Like,
Yeah.
Isn't that the grift? The grift is like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Oh,
for me.
whoa. I was just going to the bathroom.
I'm just a good guy.
Oh, I didn't know you're still here. I thought you
Yeah.
left with my wife this morning.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly. But he kind of leans into it, and Carrie does not turn away in horror or shock or anything. She's just like, so anyway, I'm like, if that was me, I'd be like, oh my God, excuse me, I'm leaving. I'm closing the door. I'm packing my bags. I'm leaving this house. Like, both of them acted very weird. So,
Right. But that also sets up the line. This is a little too much Peter before my coffee.
Yeah.
And I was like, the writers for sure work backwards on that one.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Like, all right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's like one of the writers probably told the story about visiting a friend's. This happens out. What was his
Yeah.
name? Frank. Oh, wouldn't that be funny if his name was Peter? Because Peter's like Dick. Because I was like, what about Richard? That's Dick. That's too close.
Yeah.
What's close to that?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. It's like one of those jokes where you're like, okay, good job. You guys thought of this first and then figured everything else out.
Then my favorite line of the show happens after that is, so the wife comes home. Carrie's telling her
Oh yeah.
about what she saw.
Yeah.
And then the guy walks in. And then she's just like, what did she say? She says, honey, did Carrie see your dick in the hall? Which is the way she said it. I was like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, are you just showing your dick
Yes.
to our company? This is company.
Yes.
Right.
You know what my favorite line was in this scene was Carrie bringing it up so casually to Patience, and then her going, congratulations, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
this is not the casual conversation that you think it is. This is actually a big deal.
Right.
To be like, oh, I'm going to make a joke about this. Like, hey, your husband, like, had his dick out in the hall. Like, I just want to let you know. Like,
Right.
if that's what she's trying to do, she needs to come at it with a little bit more sincerity than like, P.S., wink.
Right.
Like, your husband did flash me and visually assault me with his dick. And
Yeah.
like, are we having a good time?
Yeah.
No.
And she's like, yummy, yummy.
And the husband's like, oh, whoopsies, caught me on the way to the bathroom.
yeah. And he's like, ooh, my favorite muffin.
Yeah.
And then he starts biting and walks away. And that's the thing is like, what a different time that is happening right now in 1998 is this is like for sure behavior that happened a lot. And then everyone just had to be like, oh yeah. It's just,
And no one's even mentioning Titanic.
Right.
Couldn't help but notice.
Couldn't have to know. Nobody's talking about Titanic. They don't know about that yet.
And the wife is so angry that she sends Carrie home, and Carrie goes back to New York and doesn't get to stay in the Hamptons.
Right, because she blames her.
Yeah.
This is back at that time too. This is back in the time where it's like, is this still a thing where like women are constantly expecting their husbands to cheat or try to cheat? Because that's the theme of this.
I think so, right? Like that is the theme of all the stuff that's going on. Is that like men are dogs?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Carrie's. So we go back. She's like talking to her friends at lunch, right? And then she's basically like, "Oh, like women are just intimidated by married women are intimidated by single women because they're afraid that I'm going to fuck their husband.
Yes.
I'm going to have sex with their husband.
Because also the friend did tell Carrie before she left that like you couldn't understand why this is such a big deal. You're single.
Right. But it's
I do
just
think
like,
it's a big deal though.
has
A man ever accosted me with his dick out and his shirt on?
yeah, one, yes.
No.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say yes on that one. And two, have you ever had a problem with like a friend's boyfriend trying to have sex with you?
No. Ew.
Okay.
Nasty.
Okay.
No.
I have had like friends, like girlfriends of mine, or even like my girlfriend's friends, boyfriends get a little too handsy with my girlfriend.
Okay.
And it's hard because like there's a part of me that's just like, okay, I think what's happening is that they are nervous. So they're trying to be almost overly flirty because they want this person to like them because their new partner and my girlfriend at the time are best friends.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
there's like this nervousness. But then this whole like Pedro Pascal-y, like touchy-feely
Sure.
side of them comes out. And I'm like,
Okay.
my guy, I know you're nervous right now, but can you stop
relax.
grabbing up on my girlfriend, please?
Okay,
Listen, I know social interaction makes you nervous, but can you stop whispering in my girlfriend's ear?
Oh, shit.
Please, because that hot breath in that ear probably doesn't feel good. For sure.
Okay, this is a specific event. So that has never happened to me. There was one of my friends' exes that we were all at a wedding, and he was being very flirty, and then I was just like, "What the fuck is going on with you?" And they were broken up at the time, and I was like, "Get away from me! Like
Right.
this is no longer. This has never been an option."
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's too much.
That seems like such a guy thing.
it's
where
very
like
boundary, like crossing of many different people's boundaries.
right, where it's like that seems like a guy thing where it's like me and my girlfriend break up. I'm single. What do? I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to fuck one of her friends.
Yeah.
They all liked me for sure. It's not because they were supposed to like me because they're just being nice because I'm dating. It's because obviously
I've always wanted to fuck her anyway, so
Right.
now I can.
it's like the same guy who like breaks up with their girlfriend and then they start contacting all the people that they met on apps that they never met up with 5 years
Oh,
later.
shit.
Has that ever happened to you?
No.
Really?
I get a cold call Tinder message 3 years later.
Oh, I've dated a lot of girls that have had that happen to them.
No.
Where they're just like, all of a sudden they're just like, this guy from Tinder that I met or from this app, whatever, years ago, I guess, just started messaging me saying like, oh, I'm single again. Have you done this, Austin?
That happened to me like 2 days ago. That happens to me all the time.
Or somebody does that with your partner now, or
No, or
like,
someone will like message me that like followed me because we matched on something we never met.
Yeah.
Like, 3 years later, we'll be like, hey.
yeah, what's going on?
going on?
Yeah.
Hey,
oh,
you know,
I know you've been.
Laughable.
Hey,
Yeah.
we never met up. Do you want to do that? I'm
Oh.
like, man, that was like. That
If
was so
I got
long
that
ago.
message, I would laugh in their face.
I know.
I've gotten that 4 or 5 times.
That's
Yeah,
so funny.
I think
Recently.
it happens more than you think, Deanna. Like it's just like the idea someone's just like, oh, it's been 4 years and I ghosted them, but they've probably been thinking about me.
People are nervous. They're like, I don't know what to do, and then I also didn't do anything. So
Yeah,
and then I post something like, this is my chance.
yeah.
So
to slide in these
I take it
DMs.
more as nervous, but I see your point also, Jonah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that, Austin.
welcome, Jack.
Yeah, that's very nice of you to say that.
You're welcome.
That's great. So,
They're talking at lunch
and
about
everybody wants to know how big the dick is.
married people. Charlotte says she could never sleep with a married man, and Samantha's like, "You probably have, you just don't know." And basically, the whole theme of the episode comes out that like married people are the enemy against single people.
Right.
Yeah.
Then it gets brought up this whole like if they don't fear you, they pity you. And then that starts this whole conversation. What you're mentioning too is just like how, if you're single over a certain age, everyone you feel like a pity party happening.
Yes. Yeah. And that like there were these interviews that were like, oh, I feel bad for my single friends. It's painful to me to see my single friends. That was like the last couple. Sorry, that was like the last like couple interview to the camera was like, it's painful to see my single friends, or like I feel bad for them because they're not as happy as me.
Yeah, right. And then one of them says, I don't know why they don't want to get married. They'd rather live an empty, haunted life of stunted adolescence. I just wrote down, what the hell's wrong with that?
Yeah, sounds awesome.
What's better? What is better than? I mean, the haunted part, that's not fun. I mean, but also being haunted is kind of cool, I guess, in some ways, where you're like, oh, they picked me. That's fun. No. But it's just like, I live that. I'm 42 and not married, and I'm having the best time of my life right now, which is great. I've been with my partner for, over 4 years now, and we have no, obviously we want to get married, but we have no like need to have to get that right away. And like some people who are married cannot fathom that.
No, don't you want to be just like us?
Right. Yeah. I think it's just like, no, you need to be miserable like us. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
I hate my wife. Don't you want to hate her?
Yeah. Don't you want to hate her? And like, you guys hate each other. This is not fun. Like, it's just weird how like if you want to think outside the norm, they just get really mad at you. Yeah.
You can't just do what they are not doing.
Are you having friends right now being pushy with you, trying to like? That's the thing.
No, that feels very outdated. That feels very this time right now. Along with, we're gonna get to this, but like she gets set up on a date, like a surprise blind date, and I'm just like, yeah, that would never happen now.
Yeah.
And I think now more than in the 90s, there is a different thing of like, oh, we can do all this stuff. We can be single enough to be like, well, aren't you worried? Aren't you worried about like not being married? Like it's only 20 years ago, but it does feel like, oh, there's so much more strides that come from this view of single people versus married people.
I think it's also city living compared to like suburb living as well too. Like I think that's the thing where I'm like, you're in the city, like to me, like especially like men and women both are like more job orientated and like career focused. Yeah. So like they just get married later because they don't have time for it at all. And you know what has been messing with my brain a little bit? We were talking about the pre-podcast is that we've been watching a lot of documentaries, a lot of true crime documentaries. Yeah. So anytime that Carrie goes, when she thinks about something Miranda says and she goes, was Miranda right? I keep thinking that she has Miranda rights. And I'm like, would you stop saying that all the time? Because I'm thinking like, did she read her rights? Did she get the Miranda rights? That's really important. You have to read your Miranda rights.
But no one's dead.
But nobody's dead. But like, it just gets popped in my head all the time. I just wrote that down. Austin shaking his head like he didn't like that, but I liked it and I was happy.
I know, he's been sitting on that one for days now. Like, oh, this is going to be gold.
That keeps popping into your head?
Yeah.
It happened. First off, I watched this episode twice, and the second time I was like, I thought the same thing again. Did she say Miranda rights again?
He was smiling, typing away on his iPad.
And there's no other context clues that lead you to believe that maybe she's talking about the character
I was
Miranda.
in the middle of writing like a note, and I go, what was that?
What?
I was like, Miranda, I was like, this show took a turn.
Who's getting arrested?
Who's getting arrested right now? Carrie for what?
What is looking around by
Carrie's getting in trouble. She was one that was accosted. This is what happens back then with men and women. Men are the worst.
God. Here we go. So now she's having this conversation with Stanford on the street, and I know we're going to talk about fashion. Stanford's tiny little hat really made me laugh. It was like a tiny little blue hat. It was really silly.
How old is he supposed to be?
Same age as her, 30s.
Really?
Yeah.
And are we supposed to believe that Carrie is pretty? I'm being serious. I'm not saying that. I'm not asking you, is Sarah Jessica Parker pretty? Because she is obviously in this thing. But what I am asking you is the show trying to tell us that she is like a hot girl, or is that the show trying to tell us that she is not? Because I don't know, because I can't read how they present her.
Yes, I think the show is trying to be like, she's a hot girl.
Okay.
She's a hot girl.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. Okay. Good that we checked.
Okay.
I took it that she's like she's in that middle zone where she's like really pretty, but on the brink of hot, and she's desperate to reach that brink.
Okay.
Based on some of her, like especially that episode where she was like taking that guy's cigarette and shit, being like, oh,
yeah.
That's where I'm like, you're almost there.
Yeah.
But you're trying so hard that
Right.
it's making you not be there.
But also, the entire thing, she's like, I'm not like a model. I'm a writer. It's like
Yeah.
that's even cringier. But yeah, I think she is a hot person.
Down.
Yes.
Right.
But even just look, she's on the street with Stanford and she runs into this guy that she used to hook up with.
Did she hook up with him?
There's plenty of guys that Carrie gets around. Carrie gets around town.
Right.
So she
But
is.
you don't have to be
hot girl.
pretty to get around town.
Jonah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm not judging. Who am I? Yeah. So she runs into these guys, and then it's her gay friends.
No, it was a straight friend that is now gay.
Okay. So I asked that. I'm asking, did they? So they did have sex.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he's just like, but that's the thing is like, oh, that's the thing is she's a girl that has sex with gay men because she doesn't know better, and that's the only people that have sex with her. Is that what they're trying to tell us?
No, because she's
Okay.
hooked up with plenty of other guys before.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Mr. Big hasn't. I mean, she's
We
getting
just-
shut down
we-
left and right.
we just
the
met
model
Mr. Big.
guy last week was basically like, "You're a sister to me. I just want to sleep next to you."
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying she's kind of getting shut down a lot. Or she's like,
But we
she's
have
a
the guy
hag.
from the first episode that she just stole his cigarette. We have this guy that she also hooked up with.
But he's also like, but also for him to get interested, she had to drop a countless amount of condoms on the floor,
Mr. Big.
Mr. Big, for him to get like, oh,
Yeah.
look
Because
at
Mr.
this
Big is a
little-
piece of shit.
look at this little minx over here.
Yeah, Mr. Big is an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And we've just gotten introduced to Mr. Big.
Okay.
But yeah, there's and then she like with seeing this guy in the episode too. Like she has boyfriends.
Okay.
She has guys.
Okay.
Don't ever worry about Carrie Bradshaw. I know I literally hate her. She's so annoying. And I'm like, she fucks,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're offending one of my good friends. I'm like, she's shitty and she's a bitch, but she's one of my best friends.
I was just wondering if
And how could you, Jonah, by the way?
I was just
is
wondering.
She pretty? But is she actually pretty? Grow up.
Good question. It was just the way you asked it was kind of
yeah, no, I know. But like in Dawson's,
Can I like say this
try
privately?
to
Like, do we think she's like pretty?
Right?
Like pretty.
I think the show does a good job with all four of the friends not making it be clear who's the there's
Yeah.
not stereotypes. Oh, I mean, there's the slut, but then
right.
there's not a
Was
clear
the businesswoman,
hot
the
one.
slut, the kind of like
Yeah, there's not a clear hot one or nerdy one. Like they're all kind of in their own
I
way.
think you are so wrong. That is crazy.
I think so
what
far.
Watson's saying right now?
Yeah.
I agree
We
with
have the
Austin.
nerdy one, we have the slutty one, we have the cute one, and we have like the
Which one's a cute one?
Charlotte.
But she's also like
Really?
the
I would
one.
have said she was the nerdy one.
Miranda's the nerdy one. She's the lawyer.
No, I thought she's a
She's a
businesswoman.
hard ass.
She's the businesswoman.
But Charlotte isn't nerdy. Charlotte's
Oh, she
But
acts
artistic.
to me, Charlotte's,
waspy.
yeah, she's the waspy but wants to get married.
She's like
Absolutely.
the bubbles.
Yeah.
To me, like she's a married one that wants to get married. I feel
Optimistic.
like Miranda's the business one that chooses career over relationship.
Mhm.
Then you have the slutty one,
Uh-huh.
and then you have Carrie who's like doesn't know yet because
Yeah.
she said she even mentions that in this episode. I was gonna say the podcast,
Yeah.
but this episode.
Yeah.
I just
Um,
like that. That's not like we had to discuss that right now. Like it's
Mhm.
not a clear cut. You can look at them and be like,
Right.
I don't know. I think they're all a little dynamic. I
Mm-mm.
enjoyed them.
Right.
No,
I agree, and I do like I do like how they all are they dress so different from each other that you can really pick them apart.
Mhm.
But I will say how dumb I am. I
But
think
you just said you can't tell them apart.
I said I could tell them apart.
Okay.
I said that's what I like about the show is that I know what I was saying before is I'm really bad at names and I still haven't figured out people's
Okay.
names.
Okay, got it.
But
But I will say how dumb I am. I think my object permanence isn't there anymore.
Oh my God.
is when what the fuck's her name? Is when see this is why I don't know people's names. Is when Charlotte starts dating the guy who we'll talk about in a second.
Yeah.
And then there's a scene with her wearing her hair up. I couldn't tell who that was.
Are you serious?
I was like, who the hell is this person?
Oh my
I was like, you're
God.
introducing a new
Funny.
character? Like,
yeah,
who the hell
that's
is this?
you.
And then I was like, right. That's the same girl with her hair
That's
is
you,
up.
man.
Right. That's
This
the
is a
same
show
girl
about
with her
this,
hair
so
up.
yeah.
Okay, so she sees this guy that she used to date on the street who's now with his new life partner because he's gay now. And they ask Carrie to be the egg donor because they're trying to have a baby,
Right.
which is insane.
What a weird
On the street.
on the street.
That's the worst part to it.
Oh,
On the
yeah.
street, haven't seen you in years. By the way, I'm gay now. Can we have one of your eggs?
Right. And it wasn't like this is what we thought about. it was like they both were like, "Oh right,
Oh my god,
thank God we ran into you. We've been looking for an egg donor,
and here you are right here. With
and
like
here you
your
are. Obviously, you have a lot of eggs, and you
Yeah.
probably want. I mean, you're going to lose them soon because you're
Yeah.
getting up to that age right now, which is crazy.
Oh my
And then the partner goes, "Take our card. Our card.
Our business.
This
card.
gay couple has a card together.
Yeah.
For what?
For this. For eggs.
Gay business.
For eggs for gay business.
What are you
Right.
talking
Oh,
about?
I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know enough about.
Take our
I don't
card.
know enough about that side of things. So when you're a couple and you're gay, you have a gay
In the
business
late
together.
90s, you have gay business.
You have
Yeah.
gay business.
Gay business.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
real,
gay
and if
business.
it's a real love connection, you make a gay business card together.
Oh, you make a gay. Okay, great.
So in this conversation, it's the first time that I see my least favorite thing of this entire series, from Sex and the City and Just Like That, the movies, all of it. Carrie Bradshaw has her tongue out, and this is the
Oh, you
beginning
noticed this
of it.
last week.
This is just the start of it.
Okay.
Her tongue is out in a way that's like
Flirty?
no, it's more just like she's thinking, and sometimes it's flirty, and sometimes she's like thinking about it. It's in between, like right behind her teeth, and she's looking at them. She literally looks like one of those like Billy Mouse bass fish that's just like, and she's like, huh? It's so weird. It's I literally have like just pins on my arm just thinking about it. It is the most cringiest type of acting I've ever seen. It's going to come up all the time.
Right.
And now that you see it, you will never be able to unsee it. That like her tongue is always hanging out.
Okay. I can't wait to see that.
Just like
a lot? Like,
no, it's behind her. So her teeth are closed and her tongue is like popping out like this.
oh, that's like her Harrison Ford finger point.
Huh? You want my eggs?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Harrison Ford uses a lot of finger acting.
Yes, her tongue is always out. It's just like Brad Pitt loves to eat.
Yeah.
Sarah Jessica Parker, when she is playing Carrie Bradshaw, because in other movies it doesn't happen, but
Really?
Carrie Bradshaw's tongue is out in a way that I'm like, this is not an acting choice anymore.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Can we
And
make a
I've-
montage of that?
We could,
Okay. Of all the
but
times.
it just started. We don't have time now, but we
Okay.
could.
Okay.
God.
My friend,
Should we do a counter? Let's do a counter.
no, we can't,
Why not?
because the number goes. It's too high. It's
Okay.
crazy.
Okay. I
We
would
could
say
do a counter in an episode.
you don't. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
You know
one.
what's so one time. So you know what is a thing that also I've been noticing that's happening a lot is that they are choosing actors who can't do a delivery of a sarcastic line well
Mm-hmm.
enough. Because what is his name? Stanford goes to this couple. He goes, because they're like, oh, we're gonna have kids. He goes, oh, where are you registered? And the guy goes, Barney's. And then the guy goes, I was kidding. It's
Yeah.
like, that didn't sound like you were kidding.
No.
You literally were just like,
Yeah. Oh,
where are you registered? And then they're like, oh, Barney's. And he's like, I was kidding.
You must understand sarcasm.
Right.
Like me, known sarcastic man, Stanford Blanche.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, did you put it on your card?
Yeah.
He's like, we haven't added to it.
So one of my friends, when I brought this up to her, who is a big Sex and the City fan, I was like, oh my God, Carrie's tongue is always out. And she goes, yeah, she's a tongue actress. And I was like, that's not a fucking thing. Don't sell this to me. She was like, yeah, the show's amazing. She's a tongue actress. And I was like, that's not a thing.
Do you
Hate this? Yeah.
right? But like later on, Carrie, I think, does it when she's drunk and she's trying to be flirty. Her tongue's out a little bit when she's like, does it
At the
like
guy's
that
house?
thing? Yeah, when she's flirting with the
Sure, yeah.
bellman.
That's absolutely.
Do you do that?
Wait,
It's such a girl move.
when Carrie is flirting with
the bellhop guy.
no, that's Samantha.
I'm sorry, Samantha. Excuse me.
That's not the same thing.
I'm gonna get those two mixed up a lot because I wrote them down differently in my thing.
No.
But she's like definitely like.
One is Sarah Jessica Parker, very famous actor.
No, I know. I don't know the
The other one
character's
is
name.
I know,
Kim
but like, you got
Cattrall.
this. You could do
Remember, you're coming from somebody who dated somebody for 4 years and didn't know her parents' names.
that. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh
Because
my God.
it got to a point where I couldn't ask anymore. So
Yeah, I
so
hope it
then
did.
and it's
Oh,
worse,
God.
especially because I'd be like Mr. and Mrs. the last name, and they'd be like, no, call us by our first names. I'm like, maybe tell me it then. So the worst is when
That's
their
why there's Facebook.
back was to me. This is like before Facebook.
Oh, okay. I forgot you're 100 years old.
Wow. This is before parents were
far.
allowed on Facebook.
I will say, when Samantha flirts with the bellhop and sticks her tongue out, that's not the same thing. That's
Mm-hmm.
drunk, like, ooh, I'm so goofy and silly.
That is such a girl thing. Do you do that?
No,
What's your flirt face?
I don't have a flirt face.
You know you have like a
don't.
flirt thing.
I don't know.
What's your move?
I don't have any moves.
Oh God, you have. I bet you do. You know, you just want to give.
Jonah,
just
what's
say you don't want to get rid of
What's
it.
your move,
yours?
Jonah?
I think it's eye contact. Like I definitely make a good
Oh,
amount of
eye contact. Oh my God. Trademark it for him, please. I make eye
revolution.
contact. Oh, please.
No matter what you were gonna say,
you're
I
both-
was gonna hound it.
You
Eye
both
con-
are teaming up against me.
Eye contact. All right.
Okay.
fine.
I'm like eye contact, but it's just like, I feel like girls have more moves than guys.
Is it difficult for you then when you have like a normal conversation that you're not trying to be flirty and you're just trying to be like respectful, that you're making eye contact?
This is
with
why
someone?
everybody doesn't like me when I'm in a normal
And you go,
conversation.
God, they want to fuck this shit
Right,
out
because
of
I'm
me.
always like doing this when I talk
Oh
to
my
them.
God.
I'm always like looking up, or I'm like looking on their forehead and not their eyes, and people are like, "What is going on with this fucking guy?" Where I'm just like I'm looking like over here talking to you, being like, "Yeah,
I
don't
respect
know."
you so much.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at you in your eyes.
And then someone like, hey, where were you? I was talking to Jonah. I think something's wrong
Yeah,
with
he's like
him.
losing his goddamn mind.
No, he just doesn't want to fuck you. Yeah.
And every time he like looked at me, he just was like, "I'm not flirting with you." He's
my
like, "That's
God.
weird. I didn't think you were flirting with me in the first place."
Yeah.
Okay, so then we cut to the softball game, and we're gonna have a lot of problems on this one.
Yeah.
Cut to the softball game.
Yeah.
Miranda's playing.
Mhm.
Jeff, we meant pre-podcast. I told you there's a little bit of a cameo here from kind of a famous comedian. Did you catch who Jeff was? That was John Benjamin.
Bob Burger?
Bob Burger.
What the hell?
wow.
Yeah, he's
That's
skinny.
crazy.
He's not fat. He's not bald. I was like, I know that voice.
I
And
didn't
then,
catch that at
yeah,
all.
yeah, that's John Benjamin.
fun.
Yeah, Bob Burger.
Cool.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's setting Miranda up, which I guess happened a lot more in the 90s than I even imagine.
Right.
He's setting her up and he introduced her to Sid, who's a woman. And Sid has maybe 4 lines the entire episode, poor thing.
Right.
And so then she goes back.
You know what one of those lines are?
Yeah.
Not asking if any of this is okay.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Which is crazy. Which
Yeah.
we do need to talk about. That's insane.
So then Miranda goes back to tell her coworker, like, I'm not gay. And then
Yeah.
she has one of my favorite lines is, when did being single translate into being gay?
Oh, nice.
Which I thought was really funny. It's also like, Miranda does give queer vibes,
Yeah.
like fully. And that's one of the huge storylines of, and just like that, the reboot. But like,
Well, the actress is queer, isn't she?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
for
is just
mayor.
like
Huh?
Ran for mayor
Oh, really?
in New York. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
very gay thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not only is she gay, she also wants to be mayor.
That is a very gay thing.
Very Lord.
Yeah. We're like,
Very
I can wear a
Lord.
lot of power
Yeah.
suits.
And
That looks
also
good.
like to have this whole thing take place at a softball game is not really helping Miranda's case to be
No.
like, I'm not gay. I'm just really good at softball.
Yeah. And they showed us she's very good at
Yeah.
softball.
Yeah.
right.
So she like have a laugh, whatever. And then Miranda gets invited to have dinner with one of the partners at her
One of the
firm.
partners.
And she's just like, let's go out. Let's go for real. She's going to bring Sid because she
Didn't
wants
ask Sid.
to. Mm-mm.
Just as like, yeah, we are dating and we are going to go on a date with you.
And
And
we're in
the
love.
Sid's just like, all right, whatever.
Sid's along for the ride.
Yeah. She's ride or die.
She knows she's not going to get asked back for another episode.
Right.
She's I'm here. Yeah, let's
The actress
do it.
is like, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't give. If you want me to Winnie the Pooh it, I'll Winnie the Pooh it. I don't give a
Let's go.
shit.
Oh my God, yeah, right.
Please.
So then we've built up this like beeline story that's Miranda. People think Miranda's a lesbian and she's going out with this woman now.
I thought that this. I was like, how long is she going to pretend to be gay? I'm like, this is like a whole storyline that we're going to see. Nope.
One and done.
One and done.
We get in, we get out.
Right.
That's it. There's so many other people. Because also last episode she was making out with Scooter. Like
Yeah.
Skippy, Scooter.
Scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scooter.
Skippy.
So
Yeah.
I'd like to skip ahead a little bit, just to the dinner. So we see them
Oh, okay.
post dinner.
Yeah.
And they walk out, and he's like, the boss is like, hey, that's fun.
Mhm.
And she's like, just let you know I'm not gay. I just did that because I wanted to manipulate you to become partner.
Yeah.
It's like, and he's just like, all right, weird.
He's like lawyer to lawyer. He's like respect.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah, he's like,
cool.
respect, pound it.
Yeah.
And then what did he say after that? He said something weird.
My wife was just looking to add a lesbian couple into our circle. Which is interesting because that's something that comes up again in the reboot
Okay.
where this couple wants to add Charlotte and her husband into their circle because they're white. And there's like a black couple that have all black friends. And she's like, we're going to add these people in.
Okay.
It's interesting. There's like weird type of like, we need to collect different types of people.
Yeah. It
For
also
what?
sounded like we want to fuck a lesbian couple.
That I was not picking up on
You didn't
that
read
at
that.
all.
Okay.
No.
Because like Miranda gave a weird look. And she was like, huh, all right.
Mm.
And then
I took it as like the beginning of the episode where the couple was like, "Ooh, let me hear about your stories."
Okay.
Totally, yeah.
His wife probably
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, I want to hear some. I'm tired of all these."
Yeah.
And won't we
they're
look
old.
cool with our lesbian friends?
Yeah, we'll look
You know?
neat.
It's
Yeah.
weird how
We're
the.
investing now.
Do you not find it weird that the boss just accepted the lie and was just like, man, you're going to be a
law
great
firm
lawyer?
guy.
Yeah, they're lawyers. I don't
Yeah,
give a
that's
fuck.
true. All right.
I'm sure he's killed a man.
I'm sure
At
he probably
dinner.
has, yeah. Or he's like for sure like ordered like
Look at him. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like he helped a business get away with like putting dangerous shit in the ocean. I couldn't figure any of
You
that
got
stuff
there.
out.
I was
couldn't-
on board with
that
you
took
the
me
entire
a
time.
while.
I
That took
really,
me
I was
a
like,
while.
I could interrupt, but I was like, I think he's gonna get
There's a
there.
lot of words. There's a lot of words
Did not let
I've
him
forgotten
know.
there.
Yeah,
That wasn't good for me.
I think the possibilities were endless, and your brain couldn't figure out
Any of it.
which route to take.
Too many options.
That's it.
Right.
So Carrie goes out with her two friends, David and Lisa, who's a married couple. Carrie's always at fucking brunch. She's always at lunch. She's always meeting up with friends that we will never see again.
How is she not fatter?
Oh yeah, because she smokes.
Right.
Yeah.
There it is.
And so then she's talking to these married people about how like she likes being single. And she also says something that is such a TV trope that I've never seen happen in real life of like, you know, being single is cool until you go to family things and you're seated at the kids' table. And
Yeah.
like, that doesn't happen.
No?
Never.
Yeah.
Seated at the kids' table as an adult just because you don't have a +1? Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
No, that doesn't happen. She then, one of their friends.
Some listeners
shows
are
up.
like, that's happened to me.
Okay, then
It
message
happened
me
to
and tell me
but
that I'm
I
wrong.
got sat with the girl I brought at the kids' table.
Yeah, because you guys are,
'Cause
because
you're
you're 7 years old.
Okay.
You were what, 21?
Yeah, like 20.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
to
you're
me
still a
that's
kid.
still a kid's table.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Okay.
You should be sorry.
Anyway,
I don't know how I feel
who
about
is that
this
guy?
couple.
Who's this guy
What's that look?
interrupting us about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Austin? What the hell?
Oh,
Their
that's
producer.
Austin. Okay, never
Their
mind.
producer.
Got it. Okay.
Hey,
Anywho,
he's looking for you. Do you
What?
need to talk to
yeah,
Deanna?
hi. What's up? You want to talk? Bring your microphone.
No, it's not about, can you sit up?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I've been trying to do it without saying anything.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's okay. You can just say, "Hey, bitch."
Um,
Fuck up.
sorry, no. It was,
Okay.
No.
So I need to talk about this married couple.
I thought he was like, I was like, what are you trying to say? It sounds like
No,
two words.
I'm exactly like to the side of
that
Deanna,
better?
so she can't see me.
Yeah, yeah.
Better,
yeah.
worse?
No, it's perfect. You're
Okay.
perfect now.
So I have to talk about this married couple for a second
Yeah.
because
David
this
and
also
Lisa.
reminds me of like these people cannot sell sarcasm
Yeah.
because they talk about them getting married and then the girl's like, we got married. And then he's
Oh,
like,
yeah?
oh yeah, do you remember the white dress? And then
Yeah.
she goes, oh yeah, I guess I should stop seeing other men then.
Yeah.
But she said it so seriously. And the guy was like, yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Like you could tell in his eyes, he was just like, you're seeing other guys. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
The
married.
back and forth between them, it was supposed to be like catty and it was very sincere. I
Right.
felt. Yeah.
And in the middle, he's like, she's just like, oh, he's such a pussy.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
And it was like to mirror the couple from earlier where they're all just like, you know, lovey-dovey, and Carrie's like, no, these are the good married people.
Yeah, I love
These
this.
two people they tell it how it is.
Yeah. Oh, they're so funny. That girl's always constantly saying that she's fucking other guys
My
in front
husband's
of
a
them.
pussy, so my wife is a bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
It seemed like one of those things where like she's saying that like kind of jokingly, but she's not lying.
Yeah,
So then when he's just
they are
like, wait, you
divorced.
are seeing other people? And she goes, I've been telling you
Yeah.
this whole time I've
Yeah.
been seeing other men. And you've just always said that's okay.
I thought that was just a badly delivered joke.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You know that there's that classic kind of like couples joke where you like somebody says something or something weird and you're like, oh my God, I used to sleep with that person. You know, like that was kind of, you ever do that joke with
No.
somebody else? Okay. I guess I'm the only one. But like,
Yeah.
I had a
yeah.
girlfriend that'd be like, oh, see that guy over there? Fuck that guy. And I'm like, why
Oh
would
my
you?
God, that's so
And I was like,
Jonah.
why just point that guy out? I was just like, I felt like she was actually doing that where she's like, I did. And I'm like, haha, funny. And then I find out later that she did. And she's like, yeah, I was just letting you know. Like,
Yeah.
we're just like, I was purposely selling it sarcastically. So then, but I was telling you the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
people are psychopaths and that's what they do sometimes.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
But this couple reminded me of that. And also I wrote, those wines are poured very deep.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They were filled almost to the brim.
Oh, good.
And I was like, you better fucking believe that's lunch. That is a lunch
Yeah.
pour.
That is a lunch wine pour.
Have you ever gone to like lunch at work and then gotten a little too drunk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't work so much fun after that?
It's great.
It's the best. I call those executive lunches.
Sorry. Yeah. Was I working during the pandemic? Yeah. I've been drunk at work before. No problem.
Yeah, I blacked
Yeah.
out at lunch before.
Oh,
or at
shit.
dinner before, or I'm sorry, at work before.
I think you blacked out right then.
Are you gonna make it?
I can't talk today.
I blacked out at breakfast. No, sorry, brunch.
Yeah,
no,
no,
sorry,
brunch.
dinner. No, sorry,
That all
lunch.
happened
No,
in
sorry.
half a second. I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, work.
I mean, those
Okay.
are all true statements, but I meant to say that
I've never
have
blacked out at work. No.
Okay.
I did get a little too high once at work where I was scheduling stuff on like the scheduler and I was just like, oh, this is going to get flagged. I'm going to lose my job and just really spiraled out of control. And I was like, this was a mistake.
Did you get caught?
No, of course not.
Of course not. Okay.
This was pandemic.
What job was it?
Pandemic.
What was the job?
Yeah, good luck getting me to tell you, bitch. Yeah, good luck trying to incriminate me.
Yeah, this whole podcast was just a ruse for me to start blackmailing you for money.
Oh, fuck. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
So they're at this lunch and they're bullying each other. And then one of their friends shows up. Carrie realizes that this is a setup. And this guy's name is Sean. And he is the one rare man in Manhattan that wants to get married so bad.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to get married.
Well, right before that, I think it's important to mention this, that right before she goes, I might not be the marrying kind.
Yeah.
And that's when she goes, maybe because I said it so, something close to like, maybe because I said it so quick, this is actually true.
Mm-hmm.
And then he walks in.
Yeah.
So then you can tell that she's like, oh, I'm going to use this man to see if I actually want to marry
Exactly,
somebody.
right. Yeah,
Which I
man.
was like, what a piece of shit.
I know.
It's insane.
Right?
All for your little article.
And she even mentions, she's like, I'm just trying him on.
Yeah.
And she says it to his face too at the end of the show. But like,
Because she refers to him as like a DKNY dress.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So they start casually dating. They go out to movies. Okay, so here's the timeline of it. The guy flashes his dick at Carrie. A week later, she's shopping at Williams Sonoma with this guy
Mm-hmm.
and getting invited to house parties with him. Like it feels very sudden and quick. And even Charlotte brought it up when they go to the party. She's like, oh, this is your boyfriend. She's like, he's not my boyfriend. I'm just trying him on. Because she does mention he feels like a dress. You're like, this is a good fit, but not for me.
Right.
As they have the most weird makeout in the park.
She opens her eyes the whole time.
Yeah.
What's
Because she
with
hates
that?
him. Because she hates him.
Is that how you know when somebody hates you? Is when you open your eyes when they're staring right at you?
Yes. No, I also think it's just like for her, like I've done that before where I've like kissed somebody and be like, am I having a good time? And then I open my eyes and I'm like, what am I doing here?
Oh,
and then I
really?
like close my eyes and go, yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
That's bad. How do you get out of that? What's your trick?
To get out of what? A bad
Kissing
kiss?
that person. Yeah.
Gotta go.
Okay. You just say gotta go. Oh, it's been fun.
Well, I feel like if you're kissing, it's kind of either like, well, this was fun. I don't know. It's like, okay, what's the situation? Are we on a
Right.
date? Are we kissing like goodbye? Are we kissing hello?
Yeah.
Are we kissing in the middle of, the drinks? Like, then that's a different, like if it's like a bad kiss in the middle of the date, then I think I would just be like, let's finish this drink and then I'm leaving.
Okay.
But normally if it's like let's kiss before we go to another bar, I'd be like, I actually have to go.
Right. Would you give them another chance to redeem themselves?
Sure.
The kiss is bad?
Yeah.
Okay. If the date is good and the kiss is bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What if the date is bad but the kiss is good?
If the date is bad and if the date is bad, then I'm not kissing them.
Okay. Okay.
You guys are like, whoa.
But you could
I didn't even think about that.
you could have a bad date with somebody but have such good sexual chemistry with them the whole time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
I just was asking.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
I'm
it.
interested in you, Deanna. You're my friend.
God. Let's see. I've gone on bad dates where we have good chemistry and then it just turns into like, we'll just be like casual hookup friends
Okay.
and not date.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
And it's actually really fun because then like,
there's nothing serious there, right?
there's nothing serious there. No. And that like, it's funny because like we'll like hang out and then he'll say stuff like, oh, we should go to this restaurant. I'm like, you're never going to take me there. And he goes, why? And I go, because you never talk to me when the sun is up. Like,
Yeah.
you never talk to me when this restaurant is open. He goes, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He has a good point.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, you got me.
You get
Or-
smitten.
It's
Yeah.
less like, less stakes because I don't know, I feel more confident to be like, shut the fuck up. Or just be like, go away. Like to be like, you annoy the fuck out of me. And I know that there's nothing, like we're never going to have a relationship
Right.
because you are annoying.
So just be straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
fun. Okay, that's
fun.
good.
Mhm.
The kissing question reminded me of this is when I was my first like girlfriend or whatever. You know, you have these like awkward car makeouts,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and it was like my first time making out with somebody, And I was like so nervous about making sure I was doing right that all I could think about was like how bad it was. And then I started to laugh.
Jonah.
And then because I was just like, because I was laughing about how bad it was. And then she was like, oh my God, am I such a bad kisser? And I was like, yeah, you're the bad kisser in this. I just went with it for a little bit. It's just bad, you know. But that just shows you that we're all in our own heads during these times.
This isn't the same story.
You psycho.
I was just saying, like, you know, the kiss. Like, I was asking you the kiss thing, and then it reminded me of that. And then also the weirdest thing about this is why I'm like, that motherfucker.
Yeah, move on.
That motherfucker takes her to U.S. Marshals.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Which is the Fugitive sequel, which is not a movie you take a date to.
No.
U.S. Marshals? What are you doing?
That was the only thing. Listen, and we know that's not even one of the popular movies because we know the movies that were happening.
Right.
He doesn't take her to see Mulan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mulan.
Yeah.
Or Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
Known killer.
Has this ever happened to you where you're like kissing somebody and then you kind of like open, you said kind of open your eyes, check in for a second, but then like you open your eyes up and then a second later they open their eyes up and you make eye contact and you go back and then it kept happening. That's what happened with my girlfriend now.
No.
Yeah. And she was just like, do you just not kiss with your eyes open? I'm like, no, I was just checking in on you. But I was just a half a second earlier than you. That's all.
And you guys were
So
just
it felt like every time she was like kissing me, I was just staring into her eyes. When all it was just open for a second to check in. And it's just like, we were like kind of soul synced in a way where like she was checking in on me at the same time, but it was just this weird.
No, you weren't sulking. She could feel your eyes burning into her face.
But it's the same thing where like I've been where like someone kind of shifts a little bit and I wake up and then I'm like looking to make sure they're okay. And then that's when they wake up. So it just looks like I've been staring at them sleeping the whole time.
No.
And I'm like, no.
Go back to
sleep.
I've done that before where I've like been kissing somebody and then like open my eyes to be like, God, they're so cute. This is so crazy.
Oh, nice.
And be like, I can't believe this is happening. Yeah, I've done that before.
Kissing's so weird.
Pretty fun.
Right.
Pretty fun to be like, whoa, what are we doing? What?
This is so much fun.
Close your eyes.
Yeah. Okay, so then we go to the party.
We go to the party. At the same time, Miranda and Sid are going to the dinner party with her boss. I know we've already talked about this, but the funny part to me was that Miranda shows up in a suit, which is very funny and very unlike the stuff that she normally wears.
Right. I wrote down, I'm like, why are you dressed like a judge? And then I realized she was wearing a vest that was just really puffy.
Yes.
I thought it was like that whole like the judge's like poncho.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Miranda was getting ready and she's like, now what would a lesbian wear? What would a lesbian wear to dinner? But so the other girls are going to the party and Samantha is like ready to go and like be on the town and she's ready to meet some single men. They show up and everybody is coupled up.
Everyone's coupled up.
Everybody's coupled up. Yeah. Yep. And he shows up and he walks her through the house and he's like showing her around and her tongue is sticking out of her mouth. Like, oh, whoops. What is going, like she's shocked in a way that like her tongue is falling out of her mouth. Like, it's so annoying. Samantha goes straight to the bar, my girl, after my own heart. And she starts talking to people there. And all the guys that she starts talking to keep getting interrupted by their wives, taking them away from Samantha Jones.
Is that one guy wearing a wig?
I don't remember.
Did you notice that?
Okay. I didn't take any notes on this.
Yeah.
But I definitely remember that guy she was talking to.
Really?
Right.
I didn't.
They were talking about the financial advice, and then whatever comes
she
up.
was into it for some
his hair,
reason?
like it looks so perfect. It felt like a wig.
You could take it off.
You could take it off.
She's into
you felt
it
like he was
because
like, "Good morning, sir," with his wig. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
She just wants attention from anybody at that point because she knows that everybody's married. But I didn't clock that.
Yeah.
I did clock that all the wives were in sweaters and pearl necklaces.
Yeah.
Most of the wives were dressed up like very like demurely.
When you going down that route?
What
at what age do you just naturally just go down that route?
Of wearing sweaters?
As a woman, yeah.
My God, I pray never.
Yeah, right?
I love a sweater, but like
or they're wearing power suit, or they're wearing the blazers too.
I think that is very 90s too, of like these types of couples that are like, we have a house in the Hamptons type couples, of like waspy, rich Republican couples.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oopsies.
And Samantha shows up with her fucking tits out.
Yeah. I thought she looked great. That
She
dress,
looked great.
that dress,
Beautiful.
because you wanted to talk about the.
Yeah,
I thought all three were dressed very, very,
Very
like
yeah.
elegant but sexy at the same
Yes.
time. Like I think they're trying to be like, oh, Samantha's a whore, and I'm like, I think that's just sexy.
She
like,
looks good.
She looks great.
It is crazy though, in contrast to all the other people there, which is part as the point. But like, she is wearing this like nice dress to a housewarming party.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
As
But
also as
she
a
looks
condo,
beautiful.
I thought it was weird that you hung up the coats outside of the condo.
Oh, I didn't clock that.
That felt weird to me.
That is weird to me.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So while Samantha's doing this, Sean takes Charlotte and Carrie on a tour, and he says, "This is my office, but one day it'll be the kids' room, which is cringy as hell." Charlotte is eating it up. Charlotte loves this. She is totally on board. And Carrie is getting more and more ick as the tour goes on. And Charlotte,
when he's like, "Hey, got this mobile."
"Oh yes, yes, oh, God."
Horrible.
And Charlotte's
Horrible.
like, "Oh my God, this is so cute." And Carrie's like, "This is awful." Samantha is hammered doing tequila shots, and she's saying that like
She's
she's
great.
fucked all these men at this party.
See that guy's buddy over there? I fucked that guy.
Fuck that guy, fuck that
I was
guy,
like,
fuck that
guy.
guy.
That must have been a bad night
Fucked
for you.
all of these guys. And that kind of leads back to the theme of the whole episode of like, you don't know if you've had sex with a married man or not.
Oh, right.
Which
Didn't
is
catch that.
crazy. Have you ever
Right.
had sex with a married woman?
No.
You lie.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo! Heating up in here.
Interesting.
It's a
That you
different
knew?
life ahead.
A different life.
I knew.
Sad.
Nice.
Mhm.
That made it better.
Yeah.
Anyone that I know?
No. This is
Mm.
years ago.
In Milwaukee.
Mhm.
Wow.
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 Milwaukee girl.
You were young.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. I was young. I was 26.
Was she old?
No, I think she just got married young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never
that
mind
sounds
then.
fun, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Had a kid though.
Oh.
Ooh, a double whammy.
Yeah.
Married and MILF. Cool.
Yeah.
And that's a hard pass for Jonah.
Now?
Then.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. That's good. So she's drunk and they're just like, we got to get her out of here.
Mhm.
But all of the friends keep gassing up this Sean guy to Carrie in the same way that the friends were talking up that guy last episode to Miranda of being
Yeah.
like, oh, he's so cute and he's so good and he wants to get married and we've both fucked him and he's really good in bed.
That was crazy when they go, we've both fucked up.
That's insane.
And she's like, hey, that's good to hear.
Cool.
And then I think the one girl goes this.
Yeah. That's
Like she gives like the A-OK
insane.
thing.
Also, maybe this is just also of the times, but like, you've gone out with this guy a couple of times. You're getting invited to his house to meet his friends, and you haven't fucked him yet. Like,
Yeah.
that seems crazy to me.
But they didn't say that she hasn't.
Well, she hadn't because
Why would those girls say that?
towards the end, yeah. Why would they say that? And then at the end, he goes, "Oh, I was hoping you could spend the night," and she was just
right.
like, "Yeah,
okay.
no, I don't want to."
Right.
Also, they would have just knowing the show, they would have shown it. Or they
True.
would have shown something
Right.
because she fucks.
Yeah.
She fucked that guy.
Yeah. But that's again, is she supposed to be attractive?
Shut the fuck up.
In the show, is she supposed to be?
So they're hanging out at this house, and who shows up but Patience and Peter? And Carrie apologizes again for what happened the other day.
Like it's her fault.
The other day, this guy shows her dick, and then fast forward to the next time she sees him, and she's like, by the way, this is my new boyfriend. We've been together for a week. I'm at his house. That seems, the timeline here is crazy.
It's crazy. But also the fact that she has to apologize for the guy exposing himself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Samantha shows up drunk, and she says my favorite line, which is big peppermill dick, which is great.
Oh, I didn't clock that. Oh,
Oh
that's
my gosh,
funny.
she's like, oh, these are my friends, Peter and Patience. And she goes, oh, I
about
know
you.
you. I've heard about you. Big peppermill dick.
Yeah.
Right. Really good.
Yeah.
And they hurry up and get her out of the house.
Yeah. They take her home.
Good.
Then, we see a guy smoking on the job.
Oh, wait, but Miranda and Sid in the elevator. She tells her
Right.
boss, and then
Right.
she kisses Sid in the elevator, and she goes, no, I'm definitely straight. And then Sid has her second or third line of the whole episode. She goes, yeah, you definitely are.
Yeah.
That's the last time we see
Again,
Sid.
didn't ask, can I kiss? There wasn't anything. She's just like, just going to go for it.
Yeah.
Like a fucking man.
Just like a man.
Just like a man.
Dressed in a suit.
Just
Trying
in
to
suit.
impress her boss. Charlotte takes Samantha home with her, like you're saying. Continue, sorry. The guy smoking on
Yeah.
the job.
He spoke on the job.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Sam's like, oh, hello.
Mhm.
Goes upstairs, and then she passes out for a little bit, comes downstairs. hey, can I get a smoke? Opens it up. Uh-oh, lingerie underneath.
Best line. Can I have a cigarette? And he goes, yeah. And then she opens up her jacket and she goes, can I have a kiss?
Yeah.
The hottest kiss of the entire series so far.
Yeah.
That kiss was a good kiss. Really good. And then she invites him back up to Charlotte's house, where the next morning she catches him in the hallway, which is also a running theme of this episode. Catching men in the hallway half dressed. This guy is talking in a way that makes me feel like it's the 1920s of like, I'm sorry, madam.
Did he have an accent?
He has an Irish accent.
That's what
and
it was.
He's like, I'm homesick and I need to feel a woman's touch.
Yeah.
It's been so long and I've been missing my homeland. It's just like, it was so weird. I'm like, dude, it's the 90s in New York. Like, you can find a bitch to fuck you. Like, we're good. When I do also love this character. He's so funny. Like, the way that he like absolutely was like, yeah, I'm going to fuck Samantha. And then the next morning he gets Charlotte's bathroom door for her. He goes, let me get the door for you, miss.
Oh, I like that joke.
It was really funny. Right. Yeah.
And she's like, I don't want to hear about this.
Yes. No, leave my house. He should have just left. I mean, also the fact that he spent the night. Who's watching the front door?
That's
my
question was
Tommy.
He just left his shift.
Yeah. He's smoking on the job too. He ain't good at what he does. He ain't good.
As a bellman in the 90s, you could
That's okay.
smoke.
Okay.
You can smoke in your friend's house. You can smoke outside.
That's true. That's
but
true.
like
He is
leaving
right.
your post that late.
Can't do that.
There's a shooter coming.
To fuck a woman? No way.
Right.
Well, I don't know.
So Carrie then has to break it off with Sean, and she says, like, is that his name, right?
Sean.
Okay. She says something like, you just didn't fit, which is a rude thing to say. And then
I was trying you on. It just doesn't fit.
And he says, you can smell my desperation.
Then he goes on a little bit of an incel rant.
Honey, you women, all you do is complain about being married, and here I am. I want to marry you, and no. And it's like, that's kind of the game.
He goes, I don't understand you women. He goes, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, buddy.
Is that not dating of like, you want something somebody else doesn't, you find somebody who does?
Right. But he's like, so like, he needs it so much that he's like, again, you can smell my desperation. It's like, hey, you're being a fucking creep, my guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you're being desperate.
Hey, I've known you for a week. This is the mobile we're going to have with our kids.
Yeah, by the way.
What are we doing? And then, of course, she's just
And
like.
that's supposed to impress me?
Right. And then Carrie goes, oh, you're a psycho. I have a friend for you.
Literally.
Same
thing she did with Skipper, who she was like, oh, wait, I have a friend. Talk to Miranda.
Right.
And it does kind of make sense that like Charlotte wants to get married. He wants to get married. They're both, rich, hoity-toity people. And they go out on a couple dates and she breaks up with him because
the China set.
Yeah. She doesn't like the China pattern that he wants.
Right. And she's, I can't do that. But also it's just like, can't you just say, I like this more and then see what he says?
Yeah. Right. It felt very much just like, okay, that quick joke of like, oh, we don't want the same China. This will never work.
Right.
Like, well, you were going to marry him when you guys you have nothing in common outside the fact that you want to get married and have kids.
Could you imagine if you were talking to one of your friends and then you're like, what happened? I thought you liked that guy. He's like, ugh, I got an instant ick. And you're like, with what? He goes, the China that he likes.
I know. Yeah. And
who even uses China anymore?
That's Charlotte York. She is rich,
I couldn't tell because her hair was
bitch.
up.
Yeah, I know. That was her. That like, she is a classy bitch.
Yeah.
Like, and she is like that. She wants old money. She wants like fancy people, fancy things.
Is there an instant ick with something like that? Like a design choice?
No.
Or like,
no.
If they're into something and you're like, I don't want to be a part of that.
Not an instant ick. I don't know. I feel like if it's like something that someone's interested in, you can kind of
work around it a little bit.
Yeah, or be like, okay, I don't know. This is the China that you like. We can talk about this because we're going to get married. There's going to be a lot more compromise than just the China pattern.
Right.
I don't know if what you're thinking about specifically of like, oh, we could never get along if you like these types of movies and I don't. It's like, you have to learn to accept the other person, which she wasn't willing to do.
Right.
What I'm not willing to do.
So she leaves this desperate guy.
Yeah.
And then she goes back and the bellhop's there. And then he's just like, hey, your friend never called me.
Like she said she would.
Yeah. Why is that?
Poor guy.
And she's like, I don't know, man.
He loves her.
I know.
Sweet guy. Never see him again either.
Never see him again.
Poor thing.
And then they all go see Godzilla together.
And then they all go see a movie together. And the best part about this
I didn't even think about that. They all see Matthew Broderick movie together, which is a nice little Easter egg. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, Austin just saw that. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Best part about this whole episode is that there's no Mr. Big.
Yeah. That is the best part of the episode.
No Mr. Big.
100%.
Yeah.
I like that. And I did like the whole like when you're that age. I like the theme of when you're that age, how people do tend to look at you differently if you're not booed up yet.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
This is the episode I wish that I really like the premise, but I wish it would last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because like I feel like you could cover a lot with this whole married people treating single people that age.
Right.
And I would have liked to see, like you were talking about, like with her being gay.
Yeah.
For like it's only like you could have made that another.
Yeah. Give me some hijinks. Give me some consistent hijinks
Yeah, we
here.
could have done a lot more with
played
Miranda.
with more of the theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I don't like that it is like every episode's obviously an article. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, let's kind of stretch this, kind of what Austin's saying. I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. So we're 3 episodes in. I'm enjoying my time still.
You don't think
Four's
this episode
Four is
sucks?
my favorite so far. So I'm excited for next time.
I haven't watched 4 yet.
Oh, it's good.
You like it? No, I think.
Well, out of all the 4, yes.
I think I like the model episode just because it was so ridiculous. But like this one's good. Yeah,
that was really that was crazy.
The art scene where they're just
I liked when the guy recorded the girls. That was my favorite part.
It made me laugh.
Don't worry, I only record models.
So based on this episode, Jonah, do you think Sex and the City sucks?
No, I do not. I'm enjoying my time.
Did you read him his Miranda rights?
That was the dumbest part of this whole thing. He was so proud.
Go ahead, sorry.
Tell me the next time it happens you don't think about that though.
I won't.
Okay.
No.
Right.
I won't tell you because I won't hear it.
Isn't there certain things you hear and then you kind of finish it with a song or whatever? Do you know what I mean? I'm afraid to go down this route with you guys.
God, just Deanna land this plane. He's about to spiral again.
Like sometimes when
ask me if I think the episode sucks.
Did you think the episode sucked?
Yes.
Really?
I hate this episode.
Really?
Oh.
What part?
Carrie using people. She uses her friends. She uses the guy all to write an episode, to write this article. I don't think she really like learned anything that she didn't already know of like, I'm not the marrying type. We know she knows this. Mm-hmm. She knows that she used this guy to try on, and she was bold and just like completely upfront with him about like, yeah, I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. I also think that she was not a good friend to her married friends at the beginning.
Yeah.
The way that she talked to patients to be like, oh my God, totally saw your husband's dick. I don't think that he was right for flashing his dick, obviously, but there was a better way to tell her this than just like casually over muffins.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to stay at the Hamptons for the weekend.
Right. Right.
Play your cards.
So if you want to stay at the Hamptons for a weekend, let your friend's husband show you their dick.
No.
Okay.
No.
Bring it up. You're not saying that.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I would never say that.
Okay.
I would say bring it up in a more concerned way of like, hey, while you were gone, I feel like I need to tell you. I was leaving and I saw Peter naked, and I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, it was more silly.
It was more silly.
Yeah.
Oh,
guess what I just saw? I saw your husband's
LOL,
dick.
congratulations, girl. Big swanging thing. Like,
yeah, but it's
what are you
weird. Like
talking
she gets harassed, and then that's the joke. Last week, she's watching a pervert show her videos of things, and then instead of being like, dude, you can't do this, she goes, you got a light?
Can I have a cigarette?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think she's one of those people that like, you watch those murder like true docs and you find out that a couple somehow kills people together? Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Maybe that's what she needs. She needs to find the right guy to like do fucked up things to other people with.
I don't. I really like that, and it'd be funny because Mr. Big is a piece of shit. That like maybe they could kill together, but I don't think that's what she's looking for. I think she's just an inherently selfish person.
Okay, because to be honest, what you just said made me think that then she could be that girl, whoever that girl was to Epstein.
Oh, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, like that's her. That's that situation. Raise all the money and she finds the girls.
How did we get here?
I don't know. I got blacked out for about 2 minutes.
This is crazy.
Because you're talking about how bad Carrie is.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think she's child sex trafficker level bad.
Well, I'm just saying that like
I think she's selfish.
Let's look at the things she's okay with.
And a bad writer.
She thought she jokingly was like, oh, your husband assaulted me in a way.
Yeah.
And big dick. Good job, bud. And then a week later, we find out, oh, you taped all these women without them knowing. Can I watch that again, please? Like, this is what we're learning so far.
Yeah.
So the next logical step is, sure, I'll find younger
Sex
girls.
trafficking?
Yeah.
Logical next step?
The logical next step, yeah. I think eventually, through the seasons,
I think we agree to disagree.
it's like a Breaking Bad thing where we see this person kind of become an evil. Is that how the show goes?
No.
Oh.
And you would think that's good.
I would think it's
No,
intriguing.
I see you're just trying to get a rise out of me, and it is working.
But you hate
It is working.
but you hate the show.
You're just trying to get me to admit. Okay, I think that in comparison to that type of show, this show is awesome compared to Sex in the City, where Carrie and Big are sex traffickers.
Okay.
I don't even want to entertain this idea.
There's no fan theories out there?
No.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
And no more joking, and for real, that's bad. I think that's wrong and bad, by the way. What those people do.
Do you think I'm promoting that?
Yeah.
How does it sound like I'm promoting? How does it sound like I'm promoting?
Because you're saying, wouldn't this be cool if those two got together and did this?
I don't think I said the term cool.
Roll it back. Roll it back.
I said intriguing.
Interesting.
It'd be interesting and intriguing.
That's what you just
Is
said.
that what happens?
Right.
I couldn't help but wonder, is that what happens?
No, when I watch these murder documentaries, I'm intrigued. I'm not like, cool.
Yeah. No one, you keep bringing up murder, and no one has been murdered on the show.
Yet.
Ever.
That we're aware of.
No, I can pretty confidently say no one has been murdered yet.
I would say the next logical step for the guy who's recording the women is that he's going to murder them and then make them into his own dolls.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is New York we're talking about.
Well, that was season.
This is 1990s
That
New
was
York.
episode 2. It's done, dusted. That guy has evaporated from the hemisphere.
Right, because he's been murdering people this whole time, probably. It's the next logical step.
Well, he's not murdering people. He's murdering models. Okay. Okay.
So there we go. Models aren't people. You said that from Deanna.
That was the theme of episode 2.
True.
It's a callback.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we go from here?
So this is how we go. I honestly do think we had a little jokey jokes about what we think is going to happen. I think I'm right, but I'm enjoying my time, and so far I'm very happy that you asked me to do this with you.
Cool.
And how about you? How do you feel?
I feel good. I like the show. No, that's a lie. I don't like the show.
Yeah,
you don't
we
like the
got
show.
her. We got her.
No,
Show's over.
Yeah, show's over. We won. High five,
don't
high five, high
understand.
five, high five.
Hi, greatest show ever.
You don't understand. It's 8:00 in the morning. Jonah's kept me here all night. No water, no food, no nothing. And he's trying to convince me that sex trafficking is good. The show is bad. It's fun to hate watch it, and it's fun to hear your opinion as someone who thinks it's good. But I do think that eventually I'll convince you that it's bad.
Okay. I don't know if that's going to work.
Oh, well, strap in, bitch. Here we go.
But what I hope that people don't think are bad are our listeners in this show is, and we hope that you're having a great time.
Yeah.
Listeners and watchers. And if you,
Ghislaine Maxwell, who is a fan and a listener and a watcher.
okay, how would you feel if we find out that she is a fan?
I'd stop the show.
Would you really?
What?
Absolutely, sincerely. Yeah.
But she has her reach, though. I mean, she could probably get some nice people on the show.
No, I'd absolutely not even as a bit. I'd be like, we have to stop doing it.
How about this? What if she reached out to us? She goes, "I'll release a list, but only on your podcast."
I mean, you have to do your civic duty.
You have to do your civic
you gotta
duty.
do it. I mean,
Could you imagine if that's how the list got broken on a Sex and the City, a Sex and the City recap?
Yeah.
Who are in the 4th episode of their show?
Oh man.
Oh,
that
man,
means
we
I
can
did a
strive.
really good job.
You
So I
really
like
did,
it a
yeah.
scenario.
Yeah.
I
can't-
put some reach on this.
This
Yeah.
isn't the clip. This can't be the
'Cause
clip.
that is your aunt, isn't that correct, Austin?
You know,
Jonah-
if that was my aunt, I'd be sitting here right now, Jonah. You
No, you'd
sick
be
son
rich.
of a bitch.
You'd be so
You'd
rich.
be on an island somewhere. Tell the people how they can follow us and find us. Away from, do we have to move past her?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
this.
I mean,
We can't.
on whatever platform you listen to right now, make sure to just hit the like button, hit the subscribe. You can find us on
Nothing's
this
made
sh-
yet. I'm
nothing's
just going
made
to say
yet.
that right now.
Yeah.
No pages have been made yet.
Right.
Well,
So just follow them individually right now.
Yeah. Follow us individually. I'm Jonah Jerkins. You spell it Jurkens.
And my name is Deanna Ortiz at Deanna Ortiz _.
And you also have a great. No, I don't. Okay.
I don't have to do that.
I would like to say that you have another podcast that you think of older episodes of that I loved, which is Crushes, which I think is a great show.
Thanks.
So if you love Deanna, make sure to check that out because it's great.
you.
I have a sister podcast called Blackout Diaries. It's not hosted by me, but it's hosted by Sean Flannery, which is more a podcast about kind of crazy drinking stories. It's super fun to check out.
Samantha would be on Blackout Diaries talking about hooking up with the bellhop.
She would. And I do want to mention this. Producer Austin and I, we started our own podcast as well, which is Burn After Viewing, which is a movie podcast. So if you notice, we made a lot of movie references during this podcast, it's because I am a bit of a dork about movies.
Yeah.
And so is Austin, and we have a good time. We have a 20-year difference, and we like to kind of discuss.
If you want to hear us yell about box office numbers, listen to episode 1. We do the same thing, basically.
About Mulan and Titanic.
No, about other movies. About Me, Myself, Irene.
Is there anything else you want to plug?
No, that's it.
Great.
Awesome.
That was this week's episode.
And just like that, the episode's done.
And just like that. Mm-hmm.